who don't know Greg, Greg is a prolific filmmaker, at least in his own mind.
My name is Greg Hemmings, and I want to tell you about something I call social change film storytelling, and why it's a better investment than traditional brand marketing. I'm the CEO of Hemmings House Pictures, and that's our crew filming right over there. Okay. Video is probably one of the most powerful tools you can use to share your story. I've loved electronic music for years, and I never knew how they made it. I'd always watch these DJs on stage. How do you do it? Within a week and a couple of YouTube clips, and me being distracted from making a real speech here tonight, I figured this thing out. And I'm stoked. Welcome to the Hemmings Podcast. This week I had a chance to chat with 3 stakeholders from a film called A Small Section of the World. It's a great example of how an international company can authentically share its brand's values in a way that brings awareness to very important issues. To reclaim not only the word, but the action and the emotion of love in the context of business and our economy. What I hope to inspire us to do today is to walk out and go back into our work environments, go back into our business environments, and practice leadership with love. The question is, how many of you in this room truly believe that you've got the capabilities and the capacity to make global impact? I ended up getting 14 hula hoops going at one time, sustained for a whole minute. And I walked out saying, I now know that I'm excellent at one thing. Now, Sistema New Brunswick is a life-changing, revolutionary after-school music education program that is giving the gift of music every single day after school to some of our province's neediest children. In Venezuela, this program has been going on for almost 40 years, and now there's almost 500,000 kids learning classical music every single day after school for free. Building businesses to create positive impact and positive social change, positive environmental change in our world, it's not a trend. It's not something that you flick a light for. It's not something that you buy into. It's something that you are at the core of the culture of a company. Number one, need is everywhere. And we all have our passions. We all have our own missions and our own visions. And you know what? If you've got a heart for Africa, go to Africa. What Hemmings House can do by telling stories is we can bridge cultures together. We can bridge people together. We can even bridge companies and their clients together. So as a bridge, using storytelling, I truly feel that we can help promote a more respectful world. I want you to think about your vision. What is your purpose in life? What are you here for? Articulate your vision, i.e. get it written down, and align your vision. That last one to me is so important. We're going through the biggest cultural shift of our time. If we're not building community value with our companies, we're losing relevancy. So this concept of relevancy in a rapidly changing environment is so critical. The difference between what we're finding from the American dream and the millennial dream is the millennials share the exact same vision, except the definition of wealth is different. This is the first generational cohort that's not only expecting a values shift and a worldview shift, they're demanding it. Work towards something more than just creating money on the bottom line. We've got massive challenges. How do we solve these issues? By making profitable companies that surround them? Or how do we adjust our current business landscape slightly to create a business ecosystem where profit is actually used to reinvest into the community? Why aren't we able to fulfill those jobs ourselves, especially in an environment when everybody's saying there's no jobs, there's no opportunities? So often we need outside people to remind us of what it is that's so special about this place. I also want to say thanks to the community for coming out, because you didn't prove us wrong. We knew that everybody would show up. So I'd like to leave you today saying this is my hack. I'm using storytelling and the process of storytelling to hack positive impact in our communities. And I want you to think, what is your hack tonight? Thank you so much. Traditional brand marketers focus on pitching a brand to millions of eyeballs. But isn't it more important to connect with hearts and minds? Customers don't only care about what you sell, they care about what you believe. Think about all the films that have changed the way that you think and feel. They helped you see the world from someone else's perspective, didn't they? And that's what great films do. They hook you visually, intellectually, and emotionally. Telling stories that accelerate positive social change will elevate your brand, build trust, and customer loyalty. And that's what we call the Hemmings way.